Okay, I started the stream. Oh. Why do I feel like the tired one? Well, I usually am a little tired after I shower, just because I feel like everything in existence dehydrates me now.
Isn't that fucking Eddie Hall's meme? I'm dehydrated.
Yeah, he's always dehydrated. Yep.
Yeah, I'm only subscribed to 2 people, and I still can't find your fucking live streams. Here we go.
Yep. Everything. There is no shadow banning in Ba Sing Se.
No. Definitely not for me. Get fucked.
Yep. I mean, I'm glad things worked out. You know, you went through your slump period, and then now you got a viral video on your hands.
Yeah. Only 1 month. That's not too bad. 1 month of being like, damn, that YouTube thing was fun. It's already over.
Yeah.
Now we're so back. It always goes. It's always quick 1-2 of it's so over and we're so back.
Yeah. Yeah, Mick Armadillo, I took ChudCast out of the title on purpose. I mean, it's in the thumbnail, so, I mean, if you have a functioning brain, you can see it's ChudCast.
Why did you take it out of the title?
To fool people into clicking, and maybe, I don't know if the algorithm... You know, the algorithm hates repetitive content now, so maybe this makes it seem less repetitive.
But this is like a pivotal episode. We're finally done with 1992.
Yeah, and I didn't play any new games. That's crazy.
No.
I also didn't finish
GT.
I didn't finish GT. It's unbelievable.
Thank God.
Thank God. What do you mean, thank God?
May you never finish.
Hold on. We're still talking about GT if we have time, though.
No, what? No, you have to finish it.
No. We're talking about it. We're talking about GT.
Why?
Chat, do you want us to talk about GT this episode?
No,
be honest.
Look, immediately.
Be honest, they're saying
GT. No GT talk.
Let's watch GT right now. That's what people say. Yes, see, look at all the yeses. They want GT talk.
No,
I told you.
They just... The chat will always vote for their own pain, and I don't understand.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny for it to be painful.
No.
I laugh every time. Okay, so, yeah, welcome back to ChudCast, the worst podcast on the internet. This week, there was quite a few news, actually. Mostly the Nintendo Direct, I'd say, was the big thing. But there's some news. There's some news.
I don't think there was any news. Did anything, like, major happen?
Yeah, your video got 250,000 views.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's big news.
My video came out. Everyone watched my new video.
That's huge news.
Big news.
Okay, well, anyway, so first piece of news. The U.S. government is looking at the connection between video games and gun violence, because what else could it possibly be?
It's true, though.
You can tell a leftist Silly Billy wrote this, because they're implying guns are the problem and not dangerous... yes, transgenders. not browns. Transgenders. That's what Devin said. Okay, so basically, yeah, you know, RFK wants to investigate the increase in gun violence, saying that, see, he's doing fake noticing here, where he says, the sudden onset of violence began in the 90s, you know, and we had lots of guns when we were kids. This sort of thing never happened. It's like, yeah, you know, that is interesting and technically, factually correct, that suddenly, you know, starting with Columbine, you know, there's all sorts of shootings and stuff, not counting mass shootings between gangs. That happened far before the 90s, but let's not point that out because, you know, Republicans can't be racist or anything by pointing out the truth. But in terms of non-black shootings, those did skyrocket starting in the 90s. That is true.
That's a good way to start an episode.
I love black people. I love Israel.
I wasn't even thinking, actually, I wasn't even thinking of that part. I'm like, you purposely title it differently to do algorithm shit, and then you're like, all right, first 10 seconds, time to start talking about shootings.
This is the political episode. That's politics. It's video game related, though, because the government, you know, wants to look into violent video games again. I
blame video games. I don't think it's violent video games. It's just that video games are so bad that there's nothing left to do. if people were just more entertained, there'd be so much less.
Well, they're
trouble.
entertained by Borderlands. Got over 300,000 active players on Steam. You know,
300,000 bots. Those must be expensive.
I hate Borderlands. Can we go door to door and beat people who like Borderlands?
What are the reviews of that right now?
They were mixed because of the horrible performance.
Yeah, they're still mixed.
Damn.
66% positive is still way too high.
Yeah, it is too high. But people, they have no standards, and nothing else came out other than Silksong. You know, if you don't care about Silksong, what else are you gonna play right now? Borderlands, I guess. You know.
Yep.
So it was good timing because Borderlands came out literally, you know, right before all the big end-of-year release games, so it didn't have much competition. Hold on, my hotkey ain't working. All right, there we go. Next piece of news: Naughty Dog's Neil Druckmann discusses intergalactic gameplay and casting in new interviews. So this is gonna be Naughty Dog's biggest, possibly most expensive game, despite the fact that you know, it looks really unappealing because it features a bald black woman protagonist, even though she looks Asian. She looks like an Asian, she looks like a Thai ladyboy. But
hey, that's what I said.
Yeah, I'm stealing Devin. I steal Devin joke.
You always steal my jokes.
So yeah, this is gonna be Naughty Dog's biggest game ever.
Yeah, I want it to be as big as possible so that hopefully when it flops, the studio dissolves.
Yeah, please. But normies still buy the movie slop because, I don't know, they're retarded, I guess. Okay, next. Sony fires Ghost of Yotei artist after posting jokes about the Charlie Kirk killing. There's multiple examples of this. Yeah, what? He had a family. What do you mean? Shut up. Anyway,
wait, why did they fire this guy? He had a family. He's a good Christian.
No, the guy who said this probably did not have a family, unless you count the children that he kidnapped and molested in his basement. But
does count.
Yeah. Yeah, senior texture artist Drew Harrison, joked about September 17th killing conservative, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so this isn't the only case. There were other firings as well. We'll talk about this a little bit more later. But yeah, okay. People, much like...
So why are we bringing this up now? If we can't talk about it now.
Well, this is the video game news part. You can talk about it if you want. I just meant when we go into the Sam Hyde video, we'll probably touch on this subject again. But basically, yeah, people are finally fighting fire with fire now that it's socially acceptable, I suppose. Because, you know, leftists have been getting right-wing people fired from companies for over a decade now, it seems. And so now people are finally firing back.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. It's crazy that it takes normies this fucking long to realize that, you know, again, the Sam Hyde quote is years old. Yeah, just
people, you know, someone had to be executed in front of their children to be like, hey, maybe these guys aren't so nice.
Yeah, you know, all those years of, like, them openly telling you that they want you dead for thinking slightly different, they were just joshing. They were just kidding. Yeah, no, they were never kidding, you stupid motherfuckers. Anyway. Yeah, you know, all these years they spend making fun of the terminally online people. Oh, no one's actually like that. Nobody. And now you're finally saying they were like that the whole fucking time. Whoa, maybe you should have fucking listened to me. You pricks. You think you're going to apologize? No, you're not going to apologize to me. Fuck you. Anyway, so I have no sympathy. Fuck normal fags. They'll get what they fucking deserve. Anyway.
I know this is a far lighter topic, but Nate Diaz apologized. I was just thinking about all the people, you know, when you're like, hey, there's clearly something up with YouTube, and they're like, oh, people just don't care about Fallout. The only person who actually apologized was Nate Diaz. They're like, I'm sorry.
Based. Thanks, Nate Diaz. Okay, next piece of news, this is the only real one, was the Nintendo Direct.
Don't show the movie trailer.
Wow, yeah. What a disaster. What a fucking disaster.
Yeah, I heard some guy made a video about this.
Yeah, someone we know, Lord Frogmire. I'm not entirely sure who that is, but, you know, I've shilled him a couple times. He made a video that was very successful about this. I don't know. you know, I mean, since you are our spokesman for Lord Frogmire, maybe you should talk about this.
Good friend.
Yeah,
Lord
yeah.
Frogmire's good friend.
And a good friend. Yeah, so this Lord Frogmire guy got a 250,000 view video off of this. So if we find out one topic that's okay to talk about on YouTube right now, it's shitting on Nintendo. That seems to be...
Let me see what it's actually at, since the numbers are fucked. Yeah, it's at 280.
Oh, damn, it's still behind in views?
Yeah.
Usually after a day, it stabilizes. Wow, that's showing how fast it's getting views.
It's doing too well. Well, we learned two important secrets, too. Which is one, people really like shitting on Nintendo right now. Like, that's hot topic.
That's hot.
As long as you're not like a freak of some kind that makes you unwatchable, if you make a Nintendo video, it's gonna do well. And then number two is, at least my channel is not permanently on restricted mode, because this is the first video I got off of restricted mode, and all it took is I did not curse in the video, and obviously there's no other bad stuff.
So that kind of
surprisingly,
proves...
no one noticed.
Yeah,
I'm curious. Anyone who's seen that video, did anyone notice that I don't curse in the video? Because I asked a bunch of people, and everyone said they didn't notice till I pointed it out. So I guess that's just how it's got to be from now on. Is no more fucks. Big sad.
Yeah, this proves that restricted mode is definitely part of the equation, even with the ad block view thing, which, you know, I don't have an article for that, so if you'd like to explain that, go ahead.
Wait, what'd you say? I was reading chat.
Fuck you. Anyway, ad block. Explain ad block not counting as views.
Yeah. So that's the other, like, new change that I learned it from Josh Strifehaves, but I'm sure other people figured it out.
Yeah, I mentioned it in my Borderlands video that will probably not be out till the end of the week.
Yeah, but ad block views aren't counted as views anymore, and it's from an ad block update. Like, the ad blockers, their new way of getting around YouTube, like banning people for using ad block, is they figured out a way to make it so YouTube doesn't even know that you're watching the video, so it just doesn't send the view to YouTube. So it's actually ad blockers' fault, that half, and it's extremely noticeable. Like, any normal video is going to be, you know, mobile views and computer views are around even or more computer views. Usually more computer views. Now it's about 50% mobile and like 20 to 24% computer. Like, that's how drastic of a drop off it is, because most people using computers are using ad blockers.
Yep. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, your ad blocker works. It's that it works by not sending the view to YouTube. So YouTube doesn't know that you're watching, or you know, the YouTuber isn't getting that view or whatever.
Right. So, yeah. I don't even know really what anybody can do about this. I mean, the restricted mode thing, we're going to be testing some more shit. I'll just put it at that for now. But Devin, you know, managed to get the latest video not restricted. So obviously that factors in to this current algorithm problem of nobody getting recommended recent videos, you know? And so I feel like if you manage to get your video not restricted, you could potentially get an absolute fuck ton of views right now because everyone else's videos are being restricted. So it'll be interesting. That's the
plan, Stan. Moving forward, no more naughty words. And I guess it really isn't that big of a loss, given, like I said, basically no one noticed. Oh well. Oh well.
A guy named L with a default profile pic says, "This is the worst ChudCast yet."
That's good.
Yeah, I mean.
When are you gonna get a profile? Kobe, I know I don't ban anyone, but what if we just ban everyone who doesn't have a profile picture? Because that's how you know they're not human.
It's
not a people.
It's true.
To have no soul. To have nothing that defines you at all.
But Devin, there's some retarded schizos who seem to think that the feds will track them down if they have a profile pic.
Yeah, if they have a picture of a lobster or something as their profile picture, it's over.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Anything else?
YouTube before Google Plus. Change it now. change it now. You can change it at any time.
Yep. I mean, you will be bullied. You will continue to be bullied and probably timed out many times for your insolence. So maybe you should do something about it. Okay, well, okay. We didn't even talk about the Direct, though. All right, so I know both of us... I mean, you made this video, and I've talked about it on every stream since the Direct came out, but I mean, this really was an awful Direct. Like, it pissed off everybody.
Yeah, it was real bad. It was real bad. I mean, nothing good to show, and only bad news for basically every game anyone was excited about.
Yes. So, Metroid Prime 4 is the elephant in the room for me, where it's like,
open world.
Yeah, the fucking open world shit with the fucking bike. Oh my god, why, man? Here, let me pull it up. I'll have to cycle back through all my tabs. Spoilers.
I mean, you just skipped the video.
Yeah, but
in the video.
Yeah, but I don't. You would split clips, right? Or do you just show the whole trailer?
I show the whole fucking thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, show the whole fucking... There's not that much footage of Prime 4.
Devin, Devin can get away with the laziest editing imaginable. People won't even notice.
What are you talking about?
Anyway.
I'm talking about a game, and there's limited footage of the game. I'm going to have to use all the footage that exists.
So you basically just recut the Direct.
Trailer.
Anyway, so... Yes, they added a fucking open world zone to Prime 4. It's over. It's fucking over, dude. Giant empty sandbox in a Metroidvania. That's unreal. Like, what? Nintendo is beyond creatively bankrupt. I'll bring back Metroid Prime 4 is creatively bankrupt. That's gonna be the title. You know, creatively bankrupt is perfect for shit like this. Because, like, what in what universe is this anything anyone wanted?
Yeah, this has nothing. This could be any game right now. Like that footage in the desert could be any game. It has nothing to do with Metroid at all.
Yeah, I noticed you said Breath of the Wild killed Nintendo in the video. Yeah, you should use that as a video title if you make that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I probably will end up making that video because shitting on Nintendo is big popular right now.
Yeah, milk those views, make that slop.
Hooray. I feel like that's less slop than the video I just made.
yeah.
At least that's like a new point. This was more just like Nintendo is still shit. Did you guys know? Just in case you didn't.
Oh yeah, Nick. Well, this already happened on the Borderlands streams, but Nick was bullying me, saying I was gonna buy these amiibos.
Yep, you are.
No.
$50.
I would never spend $50 on a tiny amiibo. That'd be stupid. Let's see. What else was in here? They had the Donkey Kong DLC that was obviously cut content because the game just fucking came out. So you want to spend $20 to go to DK Island, like DK64, one of the worst 3D platformers of all time. In a fake... It's a fake roguelike mode, right? Basically.
Yes. Yeah. The map is not randomized. Any of the item locations aren't even randomized. The only randomized thing are your skills, which obviously, I mean, if the path is exactly the same every time, then it's extremely boring and lame.
Yeah, it also just feels weird to have, like, you know, Seth Rogen DK, who's a complete goofball, in, like, the old rare DK, like, pseudo-edgy, sort of, like, 90s vibe shit. Like, it feels wrong. Like, it feels like revisionist history to me. I really just don't like that fundamentally. I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way.
It's just so funny because if you look at the Switch era, and I forgot to talk about this, so I'll do it now. You got these type of content updates, but they were free. Do you remember that? Like, every Switch game got, like, a couple random free updates, and it was basically like the game would come out unfinished, and then you'd get the little updates that would finish the game over time.
Sure.
But now it's the same thing, except you have to pay for it. Like, it's the same, like, tiny updates that barely matter, except now you have to pay for it.
Hey, this is another thing you could blame Breath of the Wild on, because Breath of the Wild did have paid DLC that seemed like kind of minor shit. Remember that with, like, the bike and, like...
Yeah, but I think, did they start doing that before Breath of the Wild? Maybe not.
Probably not, because
Mario Kart was like the first, but those were actually very good value.
Yeah, the Mario Kart ones actually you got a lot for the price. With Breath of the Wild, that was, you know, near the Switch's, that was the Switch's release, you know, when it, well, so was Mario Kart, I think, Mario Kart Deluxe, but regardless, obviously the Wii U didn't do that shit. I mean, it bombed horribly and no one, you know, no one bought any of that stuff. So,
yeah.
Yeah, what else is in here? I don't know. There was other shit. This is the Dragon Quest VII remake. From what I understand of Dragon Quest VII, it is one of the worst paced games ever made. So this reimagining is gonna... They said they're gonna cut content, which obviously cutting content is always gonna be bad, I'd say. But if they can fix the pacing of the game... Like, people were joking the tutorial is 20 hours long and the game is over 100 hours long for Dragon Quest VII. Dang. Yeah, which is like actually fucking like, what do you even do for 100 hours in Dragon Quest combat? Like, that's fucking absurd.
I don't know. Well, Dragon Quest is already basically the same at the beginning as the end. So does it, you know, is that any different? It's just more, you know.
Yeah, it's more slop.
I mean, there's no growth or change in the combat for the most part, anyway.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Virtual Boy shit. Like, what are they thinking? Yeah, like, no one gives a fuck. I didn't talk about it
because it's just too stupid. You know what I mean? Where it's like, who the fuck is gonna buy this?
Yeah, this is truly running out of ideas. Like,
also, why is the frame rate bad? You notice that? Like, the frame rate is bad.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, why did they do that? Did they do that on purpose? I have no idea.
I mean, it has to be on purpose. I don't know why though. But yeah, this is I love the giant made in China on it too. People pointed that out. Like, it seems like a parody. But it's apparently you know, the games aren't even playable without the add-on. You know, you have to buy the $100 add-on thing, whatever it's called, Virtual Boy, or you can buy like a $20 cardboard version. And that's the only way you can play them.
Yeah, let's buy cardboard again. Awesome. I can't believe people bought the Labo. That was fucking insane. Like, you actually bought cardboard and had to build it yourself to play games. Like, that's...
It's like Legos, except cardboard.
And people, they got away with it back then. I know some people talk shit.
The cardboard mode.
Yeah. Like, I just don't get it. This is the biggest Nintendo bomb of all time, and they're like, let's sell it again. Like, what?
Yeah, it really is weird. It's like genuinely strange.
Yeah.
I think, you know, Nintendo's in its like infallible era again. Like, the Wii U was also its infallible era. And
they think they're infallible, you mean?
They died. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they think they're infallible because they have the Wii, which sells 1 billion trillion. I am being called, and I have to answer. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, he's taking a phone call during ChudCast? I can't believe he did that. Actually, there's a real reason he's taking the phone call. Because it was over something we might have had to cancel ChudCast today, but I'm assuming everything is fine. Talk about Fatal Frame 2 remake. Yeah, that's in here somewhere. I never played the original, so... I mean, I know it's a classic horror game, but... It's not like I can really say much about it. I should play the original. That'd be a good horror game stream, I think.
Pain.
Okay, so I'm guessing ChudCast's still good to go?
No.
What? Are you serious? During the flood?
Mute for a second. Or, you know, talk to me in real life.
Alright, hold on, guys.
Off we go. Secret information you'll never know, chat. Ooh, spooky.
Oh my god. We're gonna fucking have to cancel ChudCast. This is just fucking great, dude.
No more ChudCast.
Alright, well, we'll go for like 5 more minutes. We can talk about the Sam Hyde thing. I'll read the super chats later because I'm gonna stream tonight. It's gonna be a torture stream. But don't worry, I will read all of your super chats.
1992 lasts another week.
I know, dude. Against our fucking will. I can't even believe this shit.
1992 lasts another week.
What a hero this man is for coming during a storm, basically. We gotta cancel ChudCast because of the storm. Well, well, whatever.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, I guess it's the opposite.
Saved by the storm.
We thought ChudCast would have been saved by a storm, but it was actually indirectly. No, it wasn't. It did not save it. We're fucked.
Oh well. Onward.
Okay, so the reason this is gonna be a political episode is because we're gonna talk about the Sam Hyde episode thing and like the Charlie Kirk shit and the ChudCast shit and all that shit, you know. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get to talk about this very long, so let's see if I can condense my thoughts.
I think that's for the best.
Yes. Well, basically, this is an hour-long Fed post. Now, I know people will probably debate my usage of the term because technically he did not say anything that he could probably be sued or investigated by the FBI for. Maybe. I don't know. I think if the feds want to, they absolutely could get him for this. Because basically he spends the whole hour being like, we gotta do something. That's basically what he said. Because he's like, if something doesn't happen in the next 2 weeks, like he said, like the next 2 weeks will determine the future of Western civilization, essentially implying that if right-wing people do nothing about Charlie Kirk's death, then we're fucked. That's Fed posting. There's no that is 100%. There's no irony. There's no fucking, you know, anything. That's Fed posting. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. 100% it is. Now, what is it based? I'd say 80% of this video is very based. Absolutely. The other 20% is kind of posturing. Like I'm kind of calling bullshit on the crying. I'm just gonna say it. I think it was fake tears. Just knowing, you know, I don't watch him so much anymore, but I used to watch Sam Hyde like all the time. He's not the type of guy who would care about this thing. My theory is that he realized he has become a mainstream political figure for young right-wing, like Zoomers, basically. You know, he's definitely like 100% like Zoomer brain rot tier type of shit, but he's also like a very influential person. So because of that, he has to be very careful about how he says things now, whereas in like his older advice videos, he just straight up would go against the Brazilians, as he would say, 100% go full anti-Brazilian mode. Which he still implied that once or twice in this, that this is a Brazilian thing.
I mean, he literally says, he's like, you need to stop trying to join their team.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, well, I don't think any politicians are going to listen to that shit, but very true. They will never be one of them. The white politicians will never be a toucan from space, ever. You know, that's not happening. So, yeah, absolutely agree with that sentiment, but I also have to say, I do admire him for addressing his previous shit-talking of Charlie Kirk, because that was the first thing I thought of as soon as this happened. You know, where it's like, I recall, especially because there's some crossover in our audience, I recall Sam Hyde, you know, saying, you know, at least a few negative things about him. That was probably the most, you know, before this shit happened, the most I'd even heard of Charlie Kirk.
Sam Hyde a break about that kind of stuff. He has a family. He's a good Christian.
Yeah. Well, Sam Hyde doesn't have a family, which is an interesting point, but I'm not going to get into that. He doesn't
have a family. He's a bad Christian. He
has parents, but I mean, you know, he doesn't have. That's not what people are referring to when they say a family. But he does make an interesting point in this video. I think it's like in the first 15 minutes, where he basically says modern society robbed people like us from even having a chance to have a family, which I definitely think is a very important part of this conversation, because like, I'm not saying
too young to fully grasp the situation.
Bro, I'm almost 30, retard.
Don't be too mean to this guy. He has a family. He's a good Christian.
Yeah, I hate to break this to you, but I'm almost 30 years old. Anyway, the point is, Sam Hyde also doesn't have a fucking family, which is obviously a deliberate decision. I know people will cope, but a 6'5" ogre man can easily get a woman and marry said woman, have a child with said woman if he wanted to. It is a choice. Now, it's his choice. I'm not going to judge him for that choice.
Hitting the wall. Come here, hitting the wall.
So,
oh no, the synthetic man has hit the wall.
I'm hitting the wall. My balding.
Unk reacting to Grandpa. Oh. It's over. This is an Unk-only club.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't take this seriously because I have a family and am a good Christian.
No, XJ, you're completely and utterly delusional. He is a famous internet figure who makes a lot of money. He is 6'5". Stop being a retard. That's actually... He said, not in this dating market. Women only want the best. Sam Hyde is literally
You're
like...
a fucking moron, dude.
Yeah,
Sam Hyde is the best. I mean, that's... What the fuck do you think...
Oh, he's balding though, Devin. You don't get. He's only famous and rich and tall, but he's balding. I
want to hear the logic here. So the implication is you have to be taller or the same as 6'5". You have to be more than a millionaire because that's what he is. You have to be more famous than him to get a girl. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, this is
what he has isn't good enough. Like, are you fucking insane?
This is where
how much can you cope? How possibly much can you cope?
Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't have time for GT talk. This is a fake episode of ChudCast. Maybe we'll do a real one later. I don't mean today, but like maybe, I don't know, some other time before next week. I have no idea.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it. But yeah, so I just got to say, that said, I do, even if I came across as very insensitive, as I always do, because I'm an edgelord and I hate the human race, as I've said a million times.
I'll give you a break here, because you have a family, you're a good Christian.
True. No.
You didn't deserve all those mean comments. It's just,
I do deserve the mean comments. I love them,
We should all care about how bad you felt afterward and how much they hurt your feelings because you're a good Christian and have a
True. Makes sense. Debin, you are my family. I must feed you. I buy groceries. Anyway, but seriously though, yes, like leftists.
There's something about chat that's they don't want me to let you speak, and I don't know why. They keep insisting I interrupt you. I think it's because you have a good family, you're a Christian, you're a bad Christian.
No, Manny Johnson, you need to watch more of his videos. I will just say that much without saying specifically that type of shit. But anyway, sorry, all of you ultra black pilled people coping that a 6'5" dude who's rich can't get a woman. I mean, you're retarded. I'm sorry, it's over for you. But anyway,
it's not very nice.
Yeah, like he literally says in this video, I'm assuming you're a fan of his, he says in this video, stop being black pilled, which I think is kind of cope. But if you're the type of guy who's like, yeah, the dating market's over when Sam Hyde can't get a girlfriend. No, it is a deliberate choice. Stop being dumb. Legitimately, please. Yeah. It is a choice he's making. He's allowed to make that choice. I'm not going to even speculate why he's making that choice, though I'm sure some of you are thinking of possible reasons. But it is a choice. So anyway, you guys are derailing from the point of this. So yes, very based. The whole video is like, okay, we can't just... Like, dude, the part with Hassan, like, this is how you know Hassan is a Fed asset, because otherwise, like,
it is crazy.
Something would have happened.
I had no fucking clue it's that bad. I thought he was more of the always knew what line to walk type of dude. But no, he's way more protected than I thought he was.
Yeah, I mean, he's just doing shit that's illegal. Like, you're literally not even allowed to do that. Like, he should be arrested, probably. But, I was thinking of Fed posty shit before this ChudCast. I'm glad I've already thought of it, so I don't have to say it. But, the point is, like, I do think of, you think, like, leftists, they all radicalize each other. Eventually, violent shit happens. Now, of course, some of that could probably be explained by, like, some fed brainwashing stuff. But, like, actually, Sam Hyde literally says that about the Trump shooter. He says he was, you know, basically brainwashed, but he says it in a different way. You know, his brain was full of drugs or whatever the fuck he said. Something like that. But, still, at least the left-wing people are doing violent actions and basically getting away with it. I mean, I wouldn't say the individual's getting away with it, but, like, broadly, they get away with it. So if right-wing...
I mean, that's been happening for a while, though.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it's all the way back to, the Antifa... Oh, shit. ChudCast is over. Goodbye,
all right, well,
chat.
see you later, guys.